Welcome everyone to the Chelsea versus Manchester United live stream Watchalong. This is the Top Bins football show. I'm your host Jamie Brown, and this is Shane McGurk, who's a Manchester United fan, as you already would have known. We've also got a Chelsea fan, and we've got Luke coming in later on, who's our usual guest of the show. But Shane, now big game for Manchester United. You know that Thomas Tuchel, since he's come in, has done an impressive with Chelsea, and Manchester United have dropped in a bit of form. What are you expecting from the game today, from a Manchester United fan point of view?
I'm expecting us to play well. I know. Of the past few games, we start very slow, and then we pick up the momentum like throughout the whole game. Like Ollie said there before the game, he wants Thomas Tuchel likes to play a pressing game, but he said he wants us to play aggressive, like be so aggressive and punish them on the counter attack. That's what the game plan is today. Try to be aggressive and get them on the counter attack. So I'm hoping a good performance today by United.
Yeah, and Manchester United have made actually 5 changes from that game against Real Sociedad. You can see here that Lindelof, McGuire's the partnership, McTominay and Fred is the midfield partnership, and that Mason Greenwood is back into the team. So, what do you think about Mason Greenwood getting his fourth start in the Premier League? In quite a while.
Like he's still very young. Like he still has loads of time in his career. I was quite surprised he was starting today. I thought it was going to be Rashford and Martial, but Greenwood is kind of surprised me. But hopefully Greenwood will do well today. If he gets a goal today, then we should be all right. But I don't know. Like Mason Greenwood is still young, so yes, he's a clinical finisher. Like, but in this game today, like you rather have Martial playing because he scores against Chelsea quite a lot.
Yeah. And also that Danny James is also starting today. He's somebody who has looked impressive, since coming on from the bench now. Do you think he'll make an impact for Man United?
Uh, like the past 3 games, like he's been good. Walk his socks off, but hopefully today he does the same. But like it's Chelsea, like Thomas Tuchel has a game plan that Frank Lampard didn't have.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping a good performance, but I know Solskjaer likes to rotate players. Like obviously Lindelof is playing today. Like I just can't stand him most of the times. Sometimes he does well, sometimes he just falls asleep. But I don't know. So we have to wait and see.
Yeah, and I just wanted to touch on to the Chelsea team. Chelsea's team, it looks like sort of unchanged from the win against Atletico Madrid. Um, what are you seeing from Chelsea under Thomas Tuchel that is different to what Frank Lampard done when he was manager?
Well, I've noticed that Thomas Tuchel's given Callum Hudson-Odoi a chance, which Lampard didn't. Like Lampard keeps rotating the players. Like Solskjaer has done it, but Solskjaer does it better than Lampard because he Solskjaer gets like the players ready, but Lampard is different. But Tuchel is like a man. He's good man management. That's what Chelsea don't have is good man management. He knows like the players what to improve. Callum Hudson-Odoi is young. He's still improving. I noticed last week Callum Hudson-Odoi came on to substitute and he came off because he didn't like his attitude, which is actually, we haven't seen that from the manager in donkey's years. You want him to perform, but he hasn't performed, so he took him off. But I noticed that Thomas Tuchel likes to play a pressing game, like a high, intense pressing game. And that's what you need to focus on today. So overall, like it's a good lineup for Chelsea, but I'm surprised Giroud is starting instead of Timo Werner. So
yeah, I just think that the reason why he has Giroud there is because he has been doing well for Chelsea, and I just want to send this text.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably froze. Yeah, no, I'm back. But yeah, like I think the reason why he's starting Giroud is because of how impressive he has been for Chelsea. He's been keeping Timo Werner on the bench when he has been, and he's popped up in big games. You see the boys could kick he scored against Atletico Madrid. He's a big game player, so that's why he's coming to that team today. And he's a free transfer in the summer, so I know there's going to be a lot of teams that are going to be wanting his signature because he'll do them a job. He's just that type of player. He's just very, not giving, but he try his best. And he's a very good player in the air. He's not the quickest, but he's a very good finisher, and that's what Giroud's all about, and that's what you need in a striker. Someone who's very reliable. So. It should be a good game. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing what Tuchel's game plan is, because we've seen in the Let's Go Madrid game, that both of us watched it, how organised he was with that team, and he opened up Let's Go Madrid a lot, and that's one of the things that's very hard to do, is to open up that Let's Go Madrid team, because they're so tight, they're defensive and very organised. But that looked like Chelsea the other night against Let's Go Madrid, how organised they were, how they were playing with some free-flowing football. Like, it was absolutely brilliant to see. And I just think that is something that Chelsea fans should be excited about, for next season onwards. It's because if they want to go out and they want to challenge for the league title and want to get proper players in, Thomas Tuchel's going to be our man. I just didn't believe Frank Lampard was going to be the man to take Chelsea to the next level. But because they brought in a Thomas Tuchel, and he knows what it's like to win a title, and he knows what it's like to play in a European, like to manage a European final, he's got that experience, so he will, give that kind of his work and his ideas to these players. And so far, it looks like it's working, because they're on a bit of form, and it's like they have a game plan every single game to stay organised, to even try and get teams on the counter. So something that Frank Lampard never had. It's like Frank Lampard only had one plan, and Thomas Tuchel would have a plan B, a plan C, and another plan. So now it is very impressive from Chelsea. I'm going to try and get a guest on here. We've actually got a Chelsea fan joining the live stream here. We've got Hamza. What's the story, mate? Good, man.
Hi, Shay.
Right, mate, how are you?
Good.
Right, Hamza, Chelsea versus Manchester United. We've seen here from the team lineup that it looks unchanged from a Let's Go Madrid. What are you expecting from this game, pal?
I think Chelsea's going to win like 3-2.
Chelsea's going to win 3-2.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go, yeah.
Who do you think's going to score?
Giroud.
You think Giroud's going to score?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about other players?
Maybe Mount.
Mount. Yeah. What do you think about Mount so far since Frank Lampard has left the job? Has he really impressed you?
I think he's getting good now because he knows how to play with the new manager.
Yeah, it's like a style that he's had to give and makes him Mount, and he's kind of just learned from it.
Yeah, I know. He's going to get good.
Yeah. Yeah, and what do you think about Manchester United's team? Does that Manchester United team look threatening to you?
Yeah, looks strong.
Looks strong, yeah. Is Bruno Fernandes the man to mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, man. I'll say it's gonna be a good game. I reckon it's gonna be better than the fucking Arsenal and Man United game that we covered, because that game wasn't horrible when I was looking back at it, but there was chances in that game that both teams should have finished, and it could have been a better game than it was. But no, I reckon there's gonna be goals in this game. If I was to give a prediction, because the game's starting in 6 minutes, I'm going to go, I hate to say it because I'm a Liverpool fan and I want United to sort of do us a favour. I think it's going to be 2-1 Chelsea. I think, I reckon Drill's going to score, and I don't know why Christensen. I'm going to go Christensen. I'm going to put him out there. And then I reckon for United, Danny. What's it?
He's going to score for United.
I think Danny James for some reason. I think Danny James is going to score. I think he might be the first goal scorer.
I think Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno free kick or something. Yeah. Right. So we've got comments here. I want to go into the comments. GP Productions podcast goes draw incoming. It's a very tight game. I wouldn't be surprised if it is a draw, and it'd be a great result for Liverpool. Even if United win, it'd be a great result for Liverpool, because we're playing later on tonight at 7 o'clock against Sheffield United. I'm praying to God we win. But yeah, I'm hoping for a draw that Chelsea could drop points, because they don't look like they are. They don't look like a team who are going to be beaten very easily. You'd have to play your best football to beat the Chelsea side. because you've seen it from Atletico Madrid that I just mentioned how very organised they were,
Yeah.
and it's a certain style that Thomas Tuchel's going to play now with this Chelsea team, and it's going to be very hard to break them down. And he just goes then again. Giroud is streets ahead of all the other strikers. He is. He's such, even though for his 24-year-old age, he's still a clinical
Still good.
striker.
He's still
He
good.
can still do it, of course. And I think teams out there will be looking for his signature in the summer because, yes, I know he's 24 and Chelsea are going to move him on. But, there's probably teams in France that might want to take him and say, hey,
Like
listen, here's a
PSG.
World Cup winner. Yeah, like he's a World Cup winner, he's a Premier League winner, you want to, he's not even a Premier League winner, but he's a Europa League winner, and, they want to get some experience into the team, and Giroud could definitely do a job for any team that he plays
Yeah,
for.
he can score any goals.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, his bicycle kick against Atletico Madrid was just sweet. Absolute sweet of a goal. But no, it should be a really, really interesting game. So whoever's watching the stream, comment throughout the game, give your opinions throughout the game, and as well give your predictions and goal scores, and we'll put them out on the chat. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this game, boys. Good luck to both of our teams. I'm hoping for some goals. I reckon there is going to be some goals.
No.
Manchester United look very confident. So did Chelsea.
Of course, we're confident because we're second in the league.
Chelsea needs to win to go top 4.
Solskjaer's all spoils. Right. Mendy. I think that's one of the things as well for next season. I'm gonna just touch on Chelsea here again. That's one of the things that Chelsea would want to do next season is to get in a proper defense, because even though they looked very good against Atletico Madrid, sometimes Rudiger or Christensen can be very sloppy sometimes. And I reckon if you brought in some centre backs in, I reckon there'll be a proper team in for next season to challenge for the title.
Yeah.
Look at that. Like, look at that. 120 million is on that bench in Kai Havertz and Timo Werner. Like they have not impressed since they've signed. Like, Hamza, what do you think about Kai Havertz and Timo Werner?
I don't know. I think the manager needs to play them more.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but they're like new to the Premier League as well. Like, so it give them time to settle. Like,
if they get used to it, they're going to get good.
Oh they say it'd be next season. They'd be good.
You're not this season because it's nearly over. It's nearly finished anyway. The season.
Exactly. Yeah. We're like come to the end. We'll come to the stage where the title race is going to be decided. Top 4 relegation battles. Oh
yeah, Champions League.
Well, exactly.
Well, do you know what? The title is already decided. Manchester City is going to win it. But in terms of the top 4, like, if United win here, I reckon they'll probably finish in the top 3 without a shadow of a doubt. I reckon they'll finish in the top 3 if they win this game. But if Chelsea win this game and use lose, then there's possibilities that there could be like 6 teams that could finish in the top 4 for those second, third, and fourth places. Because we've seen there that Leicester lost, and that's a big loss for them, because we've seen before when Leicester were flying high and we thought they were going to get Champions League football, and they ended up finishing in the Europa League spots. So it is going to be very interesting in the top 4 race, who's going to finish, because there's a lot of teams who are close and wanting to get, into the Champions League. Especially Liverpool. Liverpool will have to bounce back after the defeat against Everton. We didn't deserve anything from that game. We were shambles. We didn't look like we wanted to win the game, and I think the Sheffield United game is a game that we can win, even though Sheffield United are poor and we're poor at the moment. We're a better team, so we're expected to win no matter if we're playing shit or not. And I'm just hoping that we win, because if we don't win tonight, I actually don't think we deserve to be in the Champions League next season, and that's being honest.
Chelsea needs to win today to get top 4.
Yeah, no, absolutely. If they win here, they go straight into fourth. They go ahead of West Ham, who lost to Manchester City yesterday, which would have done all of us a favour. So definitely this is a massive game for Chelsea. Paul Shearer just goes, "Come on, Man United." Yeah, absolutely, Man United. Are going to be looking to get a result in this game. No, they don't want to drop any more points.
Well, come
Right,
on.
here we go. Kick off. Fourth half. Yeah, it looks like Mason Greenwood was playing striker today. Rashford's still on the left-hand side, and Bruno Fernandes in the middle, just behind Mason Greenwood. So that's interesting as well. Mason Greenwood playing striker, because we've seen him play at right wing a lot since he's been at Man United, like in the first team. So what do you think about that, Shane? What do you think about Mason Greenwood getting a chance at striker?
I think it's a risky challenge by Solskjaer, but sometimes he had to do it. Like, yes, I love to see Cavani playing, but giving Greenwood a chance up front, then yeah, hopefully he does well up front. But if not, then you just have to hope and see.
No, that was one of the four things I just saw there, that like Mason Greenwood is going to be like that striker just in front of Bruno Fernandes. I honestly really thought that Rashford would have been there, but no, he still has Rashford on the left hand side.
Yeah, I thought Rashford could have played up front, to be honest.
I was going to say that.
Because he's more natural up front than on the wing. Like,
Man United get the ball away, and they recover very well, Chelsea. Well, Chelsea on the attack, and maybe Greenwood's on the left. Ben Chilwell's on the run here. Cross the injury. Ooh, it's a good defender from Luke Shaw. Would have been a goal there. I reckon if Luke Shaw didn't get his head on it, I reckon that would have been drilled 1-0 Chelsea. Because he was in a good position, just Luke Shaw was very well to recover.
Yeah, Luke Shaw done well then. Just once again, his defense is gone to sleep. That's Lindelof for you. Like, he's fucking wank.
Yeah, but it's not even just that as well. You've seen how much space Mason Mount had on that left-hand side. Like, where was Wan-Bissaka to close him down, to not let him have that, much space? No? That's one of Wan-Bissaka's big problems. So sometimes he can never come back.
That's a bad pass. Goal kick for United.
Yeah.
We have Luke now.
Oh, is Luke here? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Oh, do you have it? Yeah, Shane has it.
Yeah.
Luke Woods, what's the story, pal? Just in 20 minutes of the match. Hopefully his strain doesn't lag like the last one.
He missed a header.
No, he missed a header, yeah. Great defender from Luke Shaw.
What the fuck was that? Like?
He's like he tried to recover it because the ball was going out for a challenge.
I know. He should have took an extra touch.
Yeah.
Done well there.
Luco, can you hear us?
Hello?
Yeah,
yes,
hello, Luco.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hi.
We can hear you.
Yeah, no, sorry about this, everyone. It's just, his Wi-Fi,
I can hardly hear you,
McDonald's Wi-Fi. That's because you're buying shit Wi-Fi, mate.
Bro, I can't hear you, man.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, but how are you, Luke? I know you're only just in the door and the game's just started. But what's your predictions? What are you expecting from this game as a neutral watching?
I just pretty much expect a good game, to be honest.
Like, who do you reckon is going to win? What's your predictions?
My prediction is going to be 7-0 Chelsea. No, I'm only joking. I'm gonna go 1-0.
Well, yeah, that's what someone said there in the comments that they think it was going to be a draw. They didn't give an actual prediction, but they just thought it was going to be a draw. But yeah, no, I said again, like it's gonna be a tight game, you know. But Chelsea have had most of the ball in these first 5 minutes.
You don't. Ah, fuck off, ref.
This
Not
is a
swear,
shame.
please.
Turned around.
The inner rage from coming out.
We pressed them very well, then fucking Wan-Bissaka giving away a fucking free kick.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that they can't do is give away set pieces because they have. Oh, Jesus Christ! Rudiger's on a brilliant run here.
How the
Look
fuck?
at him, the German Messi. Oh,
how the fuck do you let him go? That's fucking Harry Maguire. How the fuck do you not like close him? Like? He's worth 80 million.
I don't know.
Like, how the fuck do we allow him? Like,
Gonna try to see if I can get the game.
Yeah, that was very unexpected from Rudiger.
Right.
On him.
Yeah, I know.
So who else saw him and Suarez have a conference, like a kind of face to face on Champions League night? Expecting Rudiger to give him a right hook or something.
Oh yeah.
He's gone all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Don't get me wrong, yeah. He's actually not a bad defender, Rudiger. You know, I heard a lot of great things when he came to Chelsea when he played for, I think it was Stuttgart at the time. Was it Stuttgart? Or Roma? It was one of them teams he came from. And he was a very promising young defender. Heard a lot of good things about him. And I'm like, I reckon Chelsea have a good player here. But like, he hasn't hit his potential. But he is a decent defender. Now, he's someone that you can have in your squad and he can be very reliable.
Oh, well, I tried to get them free live sex cams. That's fantastic.
Fuck's sake. The illegal stream. I love that. Just load of tabs.
This is the struggle with trying to get an illegal stream, boys.
Oh, that's a free kick.
No, but Green won't
Switch
have the ball there, and that was a brilliant ball to Rashford. Rashford actually controlled that very well with his chest.
Don't take too much time
Also,
on the ball again.
I presume the guys told you to start the stream, guys, but I obviously was in work, so that's why I wasn't at the start of the stream.
Yeah, no, I said it to everyone that was on.
Oh,
it should be interesting. It should be interesting as well how Sturridge does in Cam in attacking midfield, because when Frank Lampard was playing Sturridge, he played him on that right hand side, but that's not his natural position. His natural position is playing in the middle of a Bruno Fernandes role in number 10, and we've seen it as well at Ajax how deadly Sturridge can be. So, like, Hamza, do you think Sturridge is going to cause Manchester United a lot of problems in that attacking midfield?
Yeah, I think so, because he's losing the ball too much.
Yeah.
He's losing the ball.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I rate Sturridge. I think he's a very, very good player. When he even was linked to Liverpool, I was down for him to come to.
I really like Ziyech.
Yeah, too.
Yeah, Ziyech is very good. Oh, is it? Yeah.
I feel he can get better, definitely, Ziyech.
No, he definitely can. Like, he's somebody who, will get better at Chelsea, and he will adapt to England and the football. He just
how old is he, Ziyech? Is he 23?
He's in mid-20s. I know that for a fact. He's in his mid-20s. He's not that really old in this
For God's sake, here we go again.
What?
Yeah, I got a stream. Fantastic.
Yup.
Everybody
We've
put,
got 4 people watching.
everybody
Thanks,
put a
everyone.
clapping hands
Go
emoji
on.
for Luke in the chat.
Oh,
Oh, that was a good ball by Rashford, but I think that was
covered very well from Ben
Christian.
Chilwell.
That was a Chilwell. That was Christensen.
No, Chilwell, no, Chilwell.
He likes to chill in Wells.
Rashford done well there. Good idea, but I think Rashford could have probably
The angle as well. It was hard for. Shurex 14 just goes almighty Giroud. Yeah, definitely. He's been Chelsea's best player this season, I reckon, and he's been popping up in a lot of big games for Chelsea. He's definitely going to cause Man United a lot of problems. He causes everybody a lot of problems when he
well done,
plays.
Greenwood. Offside. He's always offside, Marcus Rashford.
So I saw something there on Facebook from a Liverpool page saying Giroud is on a free transfer. Would you take him at Liverpool? And surprisingly enough, a lot of Liverpool fans actually said yeah, because he has that experience and he could just be, let's say, a plan B if we ever needed a striker to come on. Like I even saw someone go, yeah, definitely, just to get rid of that Origi, we definitely take Giroud. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, why are you putting Divock Origi dirty like that? Like the chap scored us the winning goal in the Champions League final, scored 2 goals in Barcelona. Like, just the amount
I was
of
actually
people
going to ask you that,
disrespecting
Jamie. I
Origi.
was going to say, would you Giroud at Liverpool as a backup?
See, I love Origi, but he hasn't been. You know what I mean? A lot of people saying, like, how is he playing for Liverpool at the minute? He's absolutely shocking. Like, he offers us nothing. And, like, yeah, he has been poor. Then again, like, he hasn't had a run of games this season. He hasn't played at all. Yeah, probably once or twice. He hasn't had a run of games.
Fred
It's just,
done well there.
you sort of that striker, when you give him a run of games, he will perform for you. No, absolutely.
We've
But
got
what annoys me,
we got a
the
question
most,
here.
though, right?
Yeah, we got a question
one
here.
question.
What do you all think
Yeah,
about
go on.
Pogba?
Do you know what? I like Pogba. I actually do like Pogba. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people say a lot of things about Pogba. I do like Pogba as a footballer. He's very strong. He's great on the ball. He's got some
His quality.
brilliant vision. But I just think consistency is his problem. And I'm not saying he's very inconsistent, but he sort of needs to be, the player that everyone wants him to be. When you see him for France, he can pop up when he's needed. He scored in the fucking World Cup final, for fuck's sake. He can play in big games when it comes to France. But for Man United, yeah, he can play great, but he can only play great against, a Sheffield United or a Fulham's. Yeah, it's all well and good playing against them, types of teams. But if you go out and go out and just play against a Chelsea or a Liverpool, he never turns up. Now I don't know what Shane, you're a Man United fan. What do you think about Paul Pogba?
Well, sometimes Paul Pogba could have an on and off day. Sometimes he just doesn't bother playing for us. Sometimes he just be like important player. He's like an on and off player sometimes, but when we do need him at a big game, then good save by Mendy.
Yeah, I think he's definitely a big game player, and he's that sort of player needs in those big games.
I know, we can't, especially
because in those moments he can
game,
provide you the goods.
Exactly, he'd be important player in this game today, but we have to play Fred and McTominay, who are Solskjaer boyfriends. I would like to say, keeps playing them all the time.
What the fuck?
Hang on,
where did that come from?
No, because he keeps playing Fred and McTominay. I rather like Van de Beek, but for some reason
Fred
keeps
and
playing
McTominay.
Fred and strike by Sajic.
Yeah, but
I seen
Rex 14 goals. I don't like him too much. I feel like when he does lose the ball, he gets lazy and doesn't try to win it back. But yeah, he sort of can be like that at times. But you need a motivation from Pogba. I just think that
It could be a penalty for Man United.
What, a possible handball?
From Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Greenwood gave him handball. Greenwood gave him handball.
Oh,
Handball for
yeah. Looks like it's gonna be a penalty for Man United. Callum Hudson-Odoi just
He
pretty much
only was
ball.
looking at the ball though. He was looking at the ball.
I know, but that has to be a penalty.
I don't think it was deliberate.
That's not. Greenwood gave him handball.
Yeah, I don't think that's deliberate. I don't think that's
No. Then again, like I think.
Yes!
Oh, it's a
penalty. Let's go. Let's go.
Manchester United. But no,
Really?
I just think the reason why the referee gave it is because Callum Hudson-Odoi could have done better in that situation. He was looking at the ball while he handballed it, so it's like he knew what he was doing. He could have done better. Oh, no penalty.
Wait. But what did the referee point for penalty for?
What?
He said he pointed the penalty spot, and it says no penalty.
Oh no, he didn't. He didn't point at the penalty spot. He pointed at the free kick spot. Yeah, for fuck's sake. Do you know what it is? Is because you see the referee point, you think it's a penalty. That's what we think. Oh, it's a penalty. Oh,
yeah, to be fair, I kind of get what Shane means. It does look like that he was given a penalty, but it's not a penalty.
No, but I don't think it was a penalty. No, I don't like. I did.
No,
I was trying to look at it from the referee's point of view.
It wasn't deliberate.
I was looking at it from the referee's point of view, but I'll look at Thomas Tuchel giving out to Solskjaer.
It's more at Hudson-Odoi's shoulder level than it is at hand level.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't give it.
No, me personally, I wouldn't give. I was just looking at it from the referee's point of view. If he was to give the penalty, what reason would he actually give? And I was just talking about, probably that, he was looking at the ball and he knew what he was doing and he handled it. Scramblers outside the gap. Right,
Jamie,
Rex 14 said, fucking hell, can't give a penalty for that. Haha. But no, he didn't give a penalty, so that's all good.
Jamie, be back in a minute.
Yeah, no problem. Go on, man. Hamza's just leaving the stream here. I think he must be doing something, but he'll be back in a few minutes. But so far, we've got a VAR decision that, has been given no penalty.
Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, it's Lindelof again. Like, he's fucking useless.
Lindelof is useless, boys.
There you go, score predictions. I said there's going to be 2-1 to Chelsea. Luke just said he thinks it's going to be a draw. And what did you say, Shane, actually?
I didn't say any score predictions. I think the way we playing, I think it's going to be probably 2-0 for United.
2-0? Fucking hell. Who's she?
Well, it depends if we defend very well. But at the moment, Chelsea have most of the ball, but we're good on the counter attack. We've only seen it twice so far. So
is Mason Greenwood playing up front?
Yeah,
he is. That's why we touched on that when the game started. That he's actually playing a striker instead of right midfield.
Ah.
Which is interesting from Solskjaer, because we never really see Mason Greenwood play striker. And that's actually his natural position, the striker.
I seen Tottenham won 4-0 earlier at work.
Yeah.
Bale scored 2 goals.
Oh.
Watch people say Bale is back. Whatever.
Yeah. Watch every Tottenham fan. Oh yeah, Bale's back to his best.
It's only fucking Burnley, like.
Yeah, exactly. It's Burnley. You cannot just say, "Oh yeah, Bale's world class. Yeah, after scoring 2 goals against Burnley boys. Yeah, well."
But to be fair, like 2014, well, like Bale was like world class in 2014, but now he's just it's not the Bale that we saw in 2014. But you know, it's good. He's got 2 goals today, and that would give him confidence in the next game.
Yeah, practice ourselves. I think 2-0 Chelsea, Giroud and Chilwell, goal scorers go on. Could be right, man. Ben Chilwell, that's a very interesting prediction. Ben Chilwell to score.
He's not a bad player.
No, he's not, but I hate people that go around and say he's the best left back in the league. He's not. He's not. In my opinion, like...
That's like every Chelsea fan saying that fucking Mason Mount is world class when he touches the ball. Go away out of that.
So what about that Lewis fella that is on Chelsea TV or something like that? I don't know what it's called, but he said
it's Blue Fans TV.
Blue Fans TV. But he goes on one of the tweets and all. He said that Reece James is the best right back in the Premier League. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Potentially he can be, but he's not yet.
Potentially, but he's not at the moment.
Oh,
I mean, he's still young.
Watchalong.
That was dangerous by Chelsea. Callum Hudson-Odoi done well there.
Yeah, good shot. That could have. Shows the angle as well. I reckon if that was in the middle, it would have been hard for the head to say.
What the fuck is the story we're trying to do? Like, you know, like, we're gonna give away the ball. We got lucky. We got a free kick. Fucking hell.
Apparently Arsenal got a fantastic win against Leicester.
Yeah.
3-1. Damn, boy.
Yeah, but I said it. Because it's this fucking Leicester bottling the top 4 again. No, they lost in Europa League. They've had to lose to Arsenal. Top 4 that they're getting way over.
And Harvey Barnes is injured, so that's a big loss.
Yeah.
And now Harvey Barnes. Oh, it's an equaliser. Harvey Barnes.
Run on the Xbox party, mate. So.
To be fair, Arsenal only 3 points behind Liverpool now.
Yeah, nice one for the reminder.
Yeah, no worries, man. Love you.
Aspilicueta done well there. That could have been easy to throw in for us.
You know what? I'm a Liverpool fan, but I'd actually laugh at that. Imagine Arsenal finished ahead of us this season.
I'd laugh. They've been horrible this season.
That's what I mean. So why?
Go on, Dan James. Go on, Mason.
And if we lose, I swear down, if we drop points, or even lose to Sheffield United today, then it's a big possibility.
Oh, you forgot you were playing as well against Sheffield?
Yeah, 7 o'clock.
Well, 7:15, but you're close enough.
Why would Rashford not take a shot from there? Like, why?
Because he doesn't want to take risks.
Yeah, but he should. Well, to be fair, seeing the replay now, should have he should have done a 1-2 at Greenwood. Would be a nice 1-2, but no, like
Shrek
Rashford
14 says Liverpool having a hard time.
Yeah, they are, man. They actually are.
Giving away
Of course, it's Liverpool fan, but it is what it is. Like, even, you know, Alisson's father, God rest his soul, I just want to say that as well. Rest in peace to Alisson's father who passed away during the week. I was absolutely shocked with the news when I heard that he drowned it and, you know, died. couldn't believe it. I felt so sorry for Alisson, man. Honestly, like with now Jurgen's mother passing away, now Alisson's father passing away. Just the club at the moment mentally is just not there at the moment. Like
No.
no point in huffing and puffing about it. If players are not performing, it's because of what's going on in their life. So no point in saying this, that, and the other.
Fuck's sake.
To be fair, I'm after just reading. I've actually butchered his name. It's Shrek's 14. I read it Shrek 14.
Terrible pass by Mount.
Please at me in the comments for that.
Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Never ever say it like that again.
Trying to do Gary Neville's voice.
Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Fucking hell. Ugh.
I've been called more times than have it's Shrek, so it's all good. Thank you. You know what? I'll take that. I'm happy now.
Right, so nearly a half an hour in, and it's 0-0, and it's sort of like a 50-50 game. Not really much has happened other than the Callum Hudson-Odoi chance.
Hamps just have to text me that Story Bro will be back in a few seconds, just having dinner.
Oh, for God's sake, more sex adverts. Fucking hell. Stop giving me these tabs. I just want to watch the game.
That's a corner.
All I just want to do is watch a game. I don't want these ads. Oh, for God's sake! Stop giving me ads.
We will stream it, everyone.
Okay, no ads. Brilliant.
Giving away the what the fuck is Scott McTominay doing?
What ball?
That was a terrible pass by
messed up.
Stojic. Fucking Scott McTominay, read the ball very well, but he's trying to do a skill move, but no, I don't know what he's doing, but we got lucky there because Stojic made a mess of a pass.
Hopefully Ziyech can whip Billy Wingrove.
Oh, Mendy got lucky there. That was a mad pass.
Billy Wingrove, yeah, now like.
I'll back in a sec.
No worries. Good pressure by United. Well done. That's actually good pressure. Well done. Chelsea giving away the ball. Try punish from that mistake.
So far, it's been a bit of a dead first half, though, to be fair. I know it's a bit 50-50, but it's been a bit dead as
Yeah, that's a good ball by Maguire. Dan James actually done well again. Lindelof, that's a brilliant ball. Well done. Used to width the pitch. Come on.
Oh, you're back. Oh. Half an hour's gone and still nil.
Oh.
Like, as a United fan, Shano, the first half an hour, what do you think of the United performance so far? Because
It's all right, to be honest. Chelsea has most of the ball, but like I said, like United will get them on the counter attack. So far, it's a bit meh. Like it's okay, but we are look threatening on the counter attack. So I'm hoping that in the next 15 minutes we try get a goal and boost up the confidence throughout the game.
yeah, I think I know Hampton's not here because he's having dinner. But I think as a Chelsea fan, I'd be looking at it going like we can do better. I know that that they've been giving the ball away a few times. There's been times where they've looked good.
Oh, hey, giving away the ball and Drew puts it over the bar. What the fuck?
There's been times where they've looked good and then they've had to give them the ball away. It's like the final third they can't, get there. No, and they haven't they had that one great chance with Callum Hudson-Odoi, and that's really it. Like in terms of chances, they haven't really had much of them. It's really like Man United when they've gone forward, look the most threatening because they're on the counter attack. So, as a Chelsea fan, like you can look in and go, look, listen, you can walk into halftime nil all and go, a different approach in the second half. But a goal could change everything from either team. Whoever's still watching the stream, thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. We're going to try and talk as much as we can throughout this game, talking about some of the points, who's playing good, who's playing bad. Like at the moment, I reckon Chilwell's having a great game. Chilwell's having a really, really good game for Chelsea. He hasn't really put a foot wrong. For United, I don't know.
Play on.
Probably Greenwood. Greenwood's doing alright. But yeah, no, if you're still in the stream, thank you for still watching. And try and get involved, try and comment as much as you can, try and give your points in the game. And we'll put the comments up on the stream. Yeah, but how disappointing Timo Werner has, been for Chelsea this season. Like, big expectation, like someone who scored over 30 goals for Leipzig last season in all competitions, going in with 50 million people thought, or bargain of the season, and it's really been the flop of the season because he hasn't really hit the ground running where people expected him to do.
Come on, use. I don't fucking hell. I want the sacker.
For people watching, nice one, everyone. Just tuning in.
Oh, go on, Luke Shaw. That's it.
Everybody in the 2-1-2, put your hands in the air because top bins is through.
Come on, try to get a goal here. We rarely score from corners, so. Bad corner. Fucking hell.
We need a goal here, Shayna. You know, because we need a game. We need a game of goals. And I swear down, if it's another 0-0, we are never ever covering a Man United game ever again.
What's my stream being such a dickhead waste, man? Yo, dickhead waste.
I swear, it
man.
better not be another 0-0. Shane, I'm never ever covering a Man United game ever again. If it's 0-0.
Well, you know you have City next Sunday, so.
Dude, he actually, fantastic.
Happen, then like the video right now. Can make that happen.
Yeah, listen, give it a like if you want us to cover,
then we'll just not do it then.
United. You know, we might try something different. We might try and do match reactions. Oh! Giroud nearly got ahead on that, and he's had to horn himself there by hitting into the post. Shrek's goals. Fuck, Giroud gone down. Nah, Giroud's alright. He'd be alright.
Oh, it's Lindelof again. For fuck's sake! I can't stand that prick. Why the
Let
fuck?
Giroud literally run in and man, that was 1-0 Chelsea. Jesus, he got lucky there.
Oh crap, Giroud's down.
Yeah, he's alright.
As well, fucking Jeff Shrees used to always say on FIFA, he's a tough cookie. He'll carry on. Whoever remembers that, yeah. Whoever remembers that in old FIFA is an OG. Cheers, Jeff. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Giroud. Na, na, na. Oh, Jesus Christ, Rashford. Still somersaults. I hate to laugh because that could have given him a possible serious injury. The way he just went into the fucking electric board. No, I nearly done that once. I nearly hit into somebody when I tried to clear the ball out. I nearly hit into someone's family member. I swear down, that's actually not a lie. I actually tried to get the ball out and nearly hit into a family member, so I know what that's like. Swear the hell.
Jesus, Rashford just clattered out the stance.
Yeah, into the electric board, yeah.
Well done, James.
Do you think Solskjaer might make a change? Like, do you think he needs to change in the second half to, give it that extra bit of quality? Do you think Solskjaer should just stick with the same?
I would bring on Martial at half time.
Yeah.
I would put Martial up front.
Yeah, and what about actually? Sorry, come on, Shana. You're gonna say something.
I know Martial's having an off season, but Martial does well against Chelsea, so he can get you goals. On his day, Martial will score a goal like in a confident way, but
yeah. What do you think about that youngster that's on the bench, Amad Diallo? Like we've mentioned him before, especially on deadline day. That he was Man United's transfer signing, and he has been in the squad for the last few games. And I think he's made a few substitute appearances, hasn't he, Shayna?
Yeah,
so do you think he might
doing Europa League?
Yeah, but do you think he might come on in this game?
Well, if he's risky, then yes.
Might give it that something different.
Yes, yes. like we done to Makeda few over 10 years ago. Like no one knew who Makeda was, and Makeda just scored the winning goal that pretty much won us the title.
Yeah, nice one. And yeah, nice one again for that reminder, Shane.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the fucking game that won United League, like against Villa as well. Never forget.
That's right, yeah. We were 2-1 down as well. Like that was a mad game. That was years ago. Fucking hell.
The mad part about it, we only lost twice that season. What done us over for Liverpool was the amount of draws we had. We had like fucking 30 and 14 draws. Like we drew them all against like Stoke at home and all. Oh, here's Fred in the attack. He done very well there before he just. Well,
oh, Luke Shaw done well. Yes! It's a corner, I think.
Went anywhere. Strex just goes, Toys better not be injured again. We can't have this, haha. And he seems to be alright now. He's on his feet and he's just playing. So, no, he seems to be alright.
Oh, yeah.
Just nearly an hour to the stream. Thanks everyone who's been commenting. Strex14, who looks like he's a new subscriber. Thank you for commenting on our stream, man. You know, I hope you're enjoying this. In my opinion, it's not a great game. You know, it could be better with a goal. You know, we just need something. We need a bit of quality from either team to open the game up. Because as soon as one team goes a goal up, that's when the game starts to get more open and exciting. But at the moment, it's not exciting as I thought it would be. But yeah, no, listen, thanks everyone who's been watching the stream. If you've been watching this since the start, like I said, you're a fucking icon. That's kind of a thing I say to people. They're an icon if you've watched them since the start.
Well done.
And we're just nearly approaching half time in this game.
That's good passing. Well done. Great ball again. That's more like it.
Hey, why is my stream being booky?
That's great ball again. That's a good build up.
You stop illegally streaming and go and pay for Sky, mate. You walk now.
Of course.
Nah, my football. I mean my.
That's a throw in.
YouTube stream.
Oh, God knows. Yeah, it looks like United now are starting to play a bit of football. That's a good ball.
That's a great ball. Oh.
Yeah, it looks like United now are starting to play a bit of football.
Do you know what? If one of the Chelsea defenders misheaded that ball, that could be 1-0. Because I think Rashford was free.
Rashford though.
Corner
kick. That's corner, I reckon. Look like a hell.
Yeah, it is a corner because Kante could have easily scored an own goal.
Just cleared it out.
It was not far off, but Kante done well. Like.
Yeah, I'm surprised in how much of a quiet season he's having this season, Kante. No.
I know.
Possibly, I heard rumours of him leaving Chelsea. Oh, miscommunication there from Rudiger and Mendy. But you know what? If he is going to leave Chelsea, I reckon he should go to PSG. Because PSG need a player like him.
Oh, we just had Hamza back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Hamza back.
I've got to put my phone on charge, boys.
Welcome back, Hamza. He didn't see much Hamza, so you're lucky. It's been a dead game at the moment.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Giroud missed a header where, usually in those sort of areas, Giroud kind of finished them. And then he got himself forward. And then he's just seeing United there the first, not the last even, the 2 or 3 minutes playing some decent football. And, Rashford had a chance, but Kante cleared it out. So, yeah,
They
it's
need to
sort of
bring
like, it's one end to the other. I'm not saying it's end to end, because if it's end to end, it'd be a goal. But it's just, attacks wise, it should be better.
no.
With 2 minutes added on. Oh,
It's not the best half, though, to be fair.
no.
Bit boring half.
Yeah.
I don't think
I'd say it's boring.
I don't think it's a boring half. Like, I don't think it's a boring half that like nothing's happened. Like, things have happened, but you hate a game being 0-0 as a neutral, because you like to see a game open up and or United on the counter attack now. Chelsea get the ball away, and Danny
Why
James
hasn't
overran.
this yet?
He overran it.
No, he's trying to dumb it. He was trying to be clever.
Yeah, Greenwood took a shot there, but got blocked.
If you get a
But
goal,
you get a goal here before half time, because a goal opens up a lot of games. So we need a goal here. Not for me, that's him. To make the game interesting. Or quick throw in from Danny James.
Danny James.
He's really impressed me this season, Scott McTominay.
yeah, he has. He's been good. Like he's been excellent this season. Probably his best season
definitely.
so far.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you that. McTominay's been great for United this season. Being definitely one of their best players.
And he scored important goals as well. So people don't recognise that.
Yeah, he is. He's good. He's a very good goal scorer in midfielder. I'll give him that as well. He's a very good goal scorer midfielder.
Like
He's a midfielder as well. You wouldn't drop him. You play him every game. I just think you need a partnership with someone in that midfield. Like another kind of defensive midfielder. Half time, they're all. Well, everyone, it is 0-0 at half time. Could it be better? Callum Hudson-Odoi had an absolutely brilliant chance there at the end. Could have been a penalty for United, but they actually gave it a free kick to Chelsea. It's just been sort of 50-50, not end to end, where they're gonna have a lot of chances. But yeah, it's been close. You don't know who's gonna score first.
Right, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm just gonna get me dinner, so I'll be back in time for the second half.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Right.
Yeah, so half time. I think one of the points I want to talk about in that first half was Callum Hudson-Odoi's chance. Like Hamza, you probably missed it. I don't know if you saw it or not. But Callum Hudson-Odoi was on the right hand side and he took a shot, and it was like
I was watching it downstairs a bit, yeah.
Yeah, and it was sort of like he hit it with his legs and it just sort of dipped with a bounce. Like, do you think Callum Hudson-Odoi could have done better there, or do you reckon because he was in a difficult angle, it was going to be hard for him?
I think it was difficult angle.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I thought it was a difficult angle as well for him. It was one of those sort of angles that you want to have a great, whip with your shot. Instead of a dead ball, with a bounce, you need to like sort of whip the ball to give it a bit of curve. I reckon.
Hit that header.
Yeah, I reckon if he was in the middle, it would have been very difficult for the head, because you can even see from a shot and all, like it moved very fast.
Lana, did you think that was a handball?
No, I don't think it was a handball. Like, I was looking at it, if he did give a penalty, that Callum Hudson-Odoi looked at the ball and, you know, he knew that he handballed it. He knew he was going to put his arm up and, you know, he was going to go for the ball. But I don't think it was intentional. You get me? In my opinion. But if the referee would have given it a penalty, I reckon that would have been the reasons why. It's because Callum Hudson-Odoi knew where the ball was.
Yeah.
You know? So... Yeah, but I honestly thought it was a penalty at first because you know how usually the referee points at the penalty spot, and I was like, oh, he's had to give him the penalty, but it wasn't. It was a free kick.
I thought it was a handball there for a minute.
Yeah, that's the modern day referees nowadays. You know, they give something stupid like that a penalty, and it's sort of like.
I don't think so. Greenwood is a good striker for United for big games.
Yeah, like it's not even that, man. It's he never really plays there, even though that is his natural position. He's played more on the right hand side for United. You know, he's not playing much on a striker. So I found that really interesting at the first 5 minutes when I was looking at it. Like Mason Greenwood playing a striker, like that's the first time I've ever seen him play a striker. You know, watching Man United. I've always just known him on the right hand side.
I always think Rashford was up front.
Yeah, no, see, Shane and all was saying to play Martial because Martial can do well against Chelsea and he'll give him that bit of extra quality. But we'll have to see. Like, in my opinion, I'd like to see that new youngster, Amad Diallo, get a chance because he might give something different. He looks a very good talent.
Maybe Cavani.
Yeah, Cavani with that experience, you know, he could do something for United. Yeah, and as well that Giroud chance as well. Like that was a very good chance for Giroud. He just couldn't get his head to it. Like it was a great ball from I think it was Hudson-Odoi. Just Giroud couldn't get at the end of it. Yeah. So like that was 2 times now Giroud could have got to the ball, but he couldn't because something affected it. So the first one was Luke Shaw, and the other one that the ball was sort of moving so fast from.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. What are you expecting from the second half now? Do you expect Thomas Tuchel to make changes, or you should stick the same?
Make changes, like just change the striker a bit. I don't know, but sentiments.
Yeah, I reckon he should put on Bernard a bit more of that extra pace up front.
Yeah. What do you think?
Of the game or Chelsea?
For the second half.
If I was a Chelsea fan, what I just mentioned, I'd like Bernard to come on just to give that bit of extra pace. You know, I'm not saying to substitute Giroud, but sort of play him on that kind of middle. You know, swap him for say Sojic, play it like a 4-4-2, because there's not really much pace. Callum Hudson-Odoi, probably, but that's really it. Other than that, there's not really much, pace in the game.
Giroud is good, but he's a bit slow. The quick pace up front a bit.
Yeah, he can, but see, Giroud is sort of that player. Even if he's not having a great game, he could still score. Get me? Well, Timo Werner, when he has a bad game, he doesn't score. But I really do think it's this sort of game where you need that bit of pace and to give Man United's defence a lot of problems. And Timo Werner could be just that. We'll have to see if he brings him on. And yeah, look, he has as well Kai Havertz, on the bench. He's got Jorginho on the bench, so he has options. Thomas Tuchel. It's all about the right moment or who to bring on or to change formation. All those types of stuff. No. As a United fan, if I know Shane would have, said listen, just stick with it, or go with Martial up front. But I would have.
It's a hard game to choose, what the score is.
What's it?
It's a hard game about the score.
No, it is a hard game. I don't think, because it's 0-0 at this, stage, I don't think it's going to be 3-2 like you predicted. But I reckon it's going to be a sort of a 1-0 game.
Yeah,
it could be.
No, it's sort of going to be a 1-0 game. Someone probably gets a lucky deflected goal, and then the other team will have to go and attack, and they'll have most of the ball while the other team go and defend. Because Chelsea done that. Chelsea were very threatening and all, and as soon as he got that goal, he did sort of drop back a bit, but he still gave it to Atletico Madrid. So you never know what the second half could bring. But I was going to mention about, if I was a United fan, I would probably, I'd have Danny James off. Like, he is threatening with pace, but when he's on the ball, he's not really that much threatening.
Mascherano needs to come on.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have Greenwood on that right hand side because he's good with both feet. Do you get me? So he has that advantage.
I think Greenwood on the right and Mascherano up front if they take James off.
Yeah, definitely.
The only way I feel it would be 3-2 is if something mad happened and then they just both start scoring. Yeah,
or like one team was to go down to 10 men or something, and then that team is so wide open in a certain position in the pit, in that team where the other team's gonna, let's say, go for that certain position. So if, let's say, Rudiger gets sent off, that's going to be a spot where, Man United are going to look at to punish. Is on that left-hand side.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, no, we're currently on adverts.
Not the adverts I've been having now. I'm talking like real adverts.
You probably have a fucking an American NBC sort of stream, do you?
No, I don't.
Sports? Do you have Sky Sports?
No, I don't have Sky Sports. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. I don't have Sky Sports.
No, not that you have Sky Sports. I mean, it's the stream Sky Sports.
No, the stream isn't Sky Sports.
I have Sky Sports.
See, Hamza knows. I've got Sky Sports as well. See, look, that man then doesn't have Sky Sports. Like, it's stupid.
I've got BT. I'm broke. I can't buy Sky Sports. I wish I can have Sky Sports. I want Sky Sports, man.
Shout out to Mr. DT, Dragon Ball man. I'm only human
after all. Don't put the blame on me.
On me. Mr. DT made an appearance on Ante Deck last night.
Jamie, did you get the new Xbox and new PS5?
I got the new Xbox, but I'm actually looking to get the PS5 as well.
Yeah, same.
So I'll be gaming.
You almost won it yesterday from the
raffle,
didn't you?
Yeah. I'm on the raffle.
What's it?
I'm in the raffle now for PS5 next week.
You're in the raffle. I was in the raffle last night.
I hope I win it.
I hope you do, man. Because it's very hard to get a PlayStation 5.
Yeah, one of my mates won it yesterday. Number 14 he got. Number 14.
14?
Yeah, he got number 14 yesterday.
Is your mate Connor?
Huh?
Is his name Connor?
No, Sammy.
Oh, Sammy. Oh, I thought it was Connor. No, because 14 came out on the raffle that I was in last night. And I checked the name, and from what I can remember, I thought it was Connor.
It's not bad for €20 ticket. It's not bad for €20 ticket.
Yeah, €20 ticket. Yeah, that's what I got. I got two €20 tickets.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. Because I knew the fella that was doing the raffle. Yeah. When I saw that it was €20 ticket, I just got, give me 2 tickets.
See if I win it. See if I win it. It comes with 2 controllers.
Yeah, no, I've seen it, yeah.
What is the Xbox good or is crap the new Xbox?
No, it's good. No, don't get me wrong. The Xbox Series X, it's brilliant. I reckon the PlayStation 5 is brilliant as well. But I'm dying to own a PlayStation 5 because everyone wants one. So I'm like, I'll jump on the bandwagon and own one myself.
Yeah, same, me too. I want it too.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the new PlayStation 5 for when FIFA 22 comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the PlayStation 5 for when that comes out. might get a bundle, and then what I'll do is, because me and the lads play on Xbox, I'll play the Xbox sometimes with the lads, and then if I want to play FIFA, I'll just go on the PlayStation.
Yeah,
That's the way I
true.
look at it. So it'd be stupid if I went down and I bought, the same game for two different consoles. No, it'd be just a waste of money.
There's all the boys on Xbox, that's why.
Yeah. Right, but we're coming back now to the coverage of the match. You'll never stop this flame. I will never let you go.
In the words of
Sheffield United versus
UFC,
Liverpool.
it's time.
Yeah, see, they announced there last night after Canelo's fight that he's fighting Billy Joe Saunders. Looking forward to that fight. Yeah, looking forward to that fight. I love Billy Joe
That's
Saunders.
good. I like Billy Joe Saunders. I seen
Yeah,
him when he done the KSI fight.
Yeah, no, they're unifying the belts.
They're unifying them.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Anybody playing Warzone now?
No, I haven't played it yet, man. I haven't had the time.
No.
No, but I definitely will. I'll probably play it tomorrow or something.
Yeah,
Played what?
Warzone.
The new Warzone.
Guess who's fucking back?
Not
How
you.
are saying?
Look, Shana.
Yeah, well, just in time for the second half.
I hope your server crashes.
Yeah, I had a lovely
And then
steak
Chelsea
and
score
chips.
3 goals.
Here
Fuck's
we
sake, these
go.
ads again, man. Swear to stop giving me sex ads. This is actually
Yeah.
taking the piss now.
Luke's like it. Luke loves it, don't you?
Shut up, Shane. You love the gay ones.
No.
Shane, are you going on Xbox there?
I don't know. I see.
Reece James looking like a B-Tech Lil Uzi Vert.
Dun, 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 dun.
No.
Glenn Rodder, who managed West Ham and Newcastle, has died. Oh fuck! I remember him.
Glenn who?
Glenn Rodder. He was a West Ham manager in the early 2000s and the Newcastle manager. So he died. You probably won't remember him, Luke. I remember him.
Oh, Glenn Wilder. Yeah, I know. Brain tumor. 65.
Yeah.
Shane,
Yes.
when you have time now, can you tell me what to do on Cody again? I lost the football thing.
You lost the stream.
Yeah, I lost it. When you have time now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Here we go. Second half has just kicked off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the second half has kicked off.
Reece James has come on for Callum Hudson-Odoi. That's a very interesting change. Like, why would you put on a fast player or take off a fast player for a defensive-minded player?
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know. Cool.
Right, I'm back. Hello. Whoever's back in the stream, what's the story?
Yeah, Callum Hudson-Odoi has come off Jamie for Reece James.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. I was downstairs and I saw it. I saw that he had like ice pack around his knee, so God knows what that's all about. Must have a knee injury.
Oh, that was nice play until that pass from Ziyech. Oh, that was nice play.
Whoever's back in the stream, welcome back, everyone.
Welcome
Connor
back.
goes, hello, lads. What's the story, Connor? Say hello to Connor, boys.
All right, Connor.
Connor!
He's one of our avid supporters in the channel. Always
My
comments
guy,
on our
Connor.
stream.
Big up Connor in the comments and the chat.
Yeah, it looks like Manchester United still with the same team, the same approach. Oh, here comes Phil there. Oh,
Connor said, all good,
brilliant.
lads. How's everything today?
What a save from the head. That was a brilliant save. It was a good strike as well from Ziyech, but it was a brilliant save from the head.
Let me see.
But that's Chelsea's
What a
actual
save.
real chance in the game.
Oh,
Like it was
that
on
should have been
target.
in.
It was a forced clear-cut chance.
The rebound should have been in.
It was a great fucking run from Ben Chilwell. He whipped it in very well. Ziyech connected with his first shot. And just great save from the head. Yeah, great save. Kind of just goes, all good lads, how's everyone today? Yeah, we're all good, bud. And he just goes, will you be live for the Liverpool game? No, we actually won't be live for the Liverpool game because we're only just doing this one live stream. But yeah, we actually might be doing a live stream of some sort for next week because apparently it's the Manchester Derby next week. So we're definitely going to do a stream for that. Ooh, bad challenge from Fred. Didn't even get the ball. Got his man. Nah, that's 100. See, makes him try and kick him. Oh, Fred. Did he cost you 50 million? Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Stopping, but I got kicked out.
Oh.
What do you mean you got kicked out? The YouTube or the stream?
I got kicked out of the YouTube stream. I tried to, because I'm trying to charge my phone.
Yeah. God knows.
Yeah, but I was literally saying, did anyone not see the follow-up from Reece James?
Yes.
Yeah, he should have took a shot.
He's
or hit that first time.
Look at the cheese strings on his head.
Connor said, football manager stream soon, lads. I'm down for it.
Football
Wow.
manager stream soon, lads. What, like, between us three? Well, yeah, we'll have to see, man.
Yeah.
We probably might do a Twitch stream. We'll have to see. We might even, not have like a top end, stream, but we'll have our own individual streams, and we'll just, play amongst ourselves. We won't make ourselves like a gaming channel around like that. Like, if we do other channels, we might explore. Like, we're gonna try and get more like on social media, like Twitter and Facebook and all. Try and get more people to subscribe to the channel. And that'd be the goal. But if we do a stream, then 100%, we'll do one. No, because I've always had an idea of doing like a Twitch.
That's a great ball.
Also, guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see more.
Come on, United!
Let's see.
That's I said it about Dan James. Like, he's not really great at the ball. When he has the ball on his feet, he's not really good with it.
I'll go away.
Oh, you stop impersonating me, man. You always do that shit. Right, we need a goal. We need this game to be interesting.
He's a threat going forward, but when it comes to shooting, he just turns into dust.
No, like, I'm not saying like his shooting is bad. I'm trying to get at when he has the ball on his foot, like on his feet. It's like he's not really skillful, or like he gives the ball away a lot. Get me? Oh, here's shots on the counter attack. Oh no, but that was a stupid ball. Counter attack after slowing down because of that ball.
Yeah, oh, that was bad. Who was defending that? Was that Wan-Bissaka there?
No, it was Fred. 2 times he failed to get the ball, like.
2 times. Oh, that's really nice skill from Ziyech there. That was a gun run. He looked very threatening this half so far, Ziyech.
Yeah, especially with that chance. Yeah, Connor just goes. Dan James has good frightening speed, and that's it. Yeah, no, he does. That's all he has. It's just he when it comes to speed, yeah, he's a pacey player, can get at you. But he's not a sort of player that can run the defence, can dribble, do a bit of skill, try and dummy. No, when he has the ball in his foot, all he has to do, he just sprints with it. That's all he's good at. In my honest opinion,
a little bit like Adama this season.
Sort of, yeah. Like, he's basically the Welsh Adama Traore, but without the fucking massive muscle and baby oil in his arms.
Jesus.
Baby oil.
Okay, yeah, no, but the thing is, man, the thing he hasn't scored or assisted this season just proves that last season he was a one-season wonder.
I remember the time Adama Traore absolutely destroyed Man City last season. Like, destroyed.
Yeah, he scored a hat-trick against us, and Wolves beat us twice.
That's right.
Wolves he didn't score a hat-trick, did he? No.
He did.
No, he scored 2 goals in the first game, and in the first game he scored 1 goal, which pretty much led a comeback from Wolves.
Yeah, he scored.
Connor said, "Man United need to bring on Martial."
Yeah, 100%, Connor. We need to bring on Martial. He's like the only goal scorer we can take at the moment, because we're lacking going up at the moment.
I think you should bring on Cavani. Is Cavani even on the bench?
No, he's injured. He'll be back next week, hopefully.
And there's me thinking that he was on the bench. Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, he's not on the bench. He hasn't been playing for the past 4 matches.
On the bench. I want the
I think
world
the last
to
game he
know.
played was against Everton.
Yeah.
He scored. That's a brilliant ball. Stay on side.
No, he's off. Yeah. Oh, we've got an hour and a half in the stream.
Yeah, that's well off. Yes.
Thanks to everyone who's been watching so far, even if it's been for a sec. Thank you very much. 56 minutes played in this game, and it's still 0-0. I'd rather watch paint dry. Rumours, Kate is starting for Liverpool jail. What's your opinion on that? Listen, I have been one of Naby Keita's biggest fans since he's come to Liverpool, because a lot of people criticise him because he gets injured too much, but they don't appreciate the player that he actually is. And to see him get a start is actually great, because we need that bit of ability, dribbling. He's a great vision of the ball. I'm not saying I think Curtis Jones might get dropped, or Ronaldo, might get dropped for that game. But it's good that Naby Keita is back into the first team, because he'll give us that something different in midfield. Especially he's got great vision. He can pick out a pass with one straight. That. A lot of people don't actually realise as well that he has a brilliant partnership with Salah. So it's like they both understand each other, and they can both work together very well. So now if Keita starts, then I'll be delighted for him, because I'm a big fan of Keita. And a lot of people criticise him, saying, "Oh, he's got muscles made of chocolate, and we should sell him and all that stuff." And I can agree in some way, because he gets injured a lot. But as a player, he's a brilliant midfielder. Honestly, on his day, Naby Keita he's unreal.
It's funny you say that, Jamie. But the lineups actually just got released.
Yeah, no, I'll have to have a look at it. See, I can't look at it now because
Kate is not starting.
Is it official? Sorry.
So far, I don't think it is, but they've released the lineup. Apparently, it's Kelleher, Arnold, Kabak, Phillips, Robertson, Wijnaldum, Thiago, Shaqiri, Salah, Mane, Firmino.
What the fuck,
he's bringing on Shaqiri. I know Shaqiri is going to give us that something different, but I'd rather play Shaqiri at right wing. I'd rather play him on the wing. No, it's gone. But I'd rather play Shaqiri on the right hand side. People say, "I'll play him in the middle." No, I'd rather play him on the right. He's more threatening as a winger than as a midfielder. Now we've seen him as
playing right centre midfield.
I'd rather play Naby Keita, man, because Naby Keita is going to give us that something different. Well
done, Fernandes. That's a free. Go on, Mason.
Right, Unified Champs is back. Welcome, lads. We just goes, great show, lads. What are your views on the reports that players are clapping referees onto the pitch to show their support to officials could be a thing in the future? Do you know what? I don't know, because it's stupid in a way, because it's all look clapping for these referees, to appreciate all their work and stuff like that. Then, you know what? If they're getting a clap, the players should get a clap. Because they're, going out there playing football every single week. They're training beforehand. And so are the referees, don't get me wrong. But so are the players. So if they're getting a clap, the players should get a clap. Just because they're getting death threats and stuff like that. So are players. Now look at the amount of players that are getting racially abused. Look at the amount of players that are getting death threats. Why is it referees? No, players are getting it as well. So this whole clapping for the referees, in my opinion, I think is a lot of nonsense, because, players also go on that pitch every single week, play for that team, and then when they lose now, they get abuse from fans, and they take it on the pin. Because certain referees can't do it. In my opinion, I think it's stupid.
Oh, good save!
That was a good save from Mendy. Yeah, but I don't think it should be a thing, honestly. It shouldn't be a thing.
Oh, good save.
Yeah, no, back to the game, that wasn't actually a brilliant save from Mendy. It was a good strike from McTominay. It was a good save. Connor just goes, I have a bet for Liverpool to win, and just goes, hopefully. Well, hope you win your bet, mate, because from the recent pictures you sent me, you're a jammy bastard. So, I hope you win the bet, but a few quid is always nice. Oh, that's a yellow card.
That's a yellow card by Chilwell.
Yeah, it is a yellow card, yeah.
He loves to chill in the wells, he does.
Bruno Fernandes needs to go with him.
I've hardly seen much of Fernandes this game.
Yeah, it's gone
he's being sort of quiet. I think the only time we really see him is when they go on the counter attack. That's when you get to see him mostly Bruno Fernandes.
Or on the penalty spot if they get a pen.
Yeah, even so.
Shite ball. Oh, and again. Shoot!
That's poor.
Straight to the keeper's hands.
Right, Connor just goes, look at this fella. He just goes, I've got 1k on my Lapbrooks account, lads. He's got 1k. 1k. Do you know how much you can get for 1k? 200 million FIFA points. That's what I can get you.
Jeez.
I'm only exaggerating.
Fair play to Connor.
Shane would love you. Shane would love that.
Of course I fucking love it.
Oh my god. Mason Mount's on a run there.
No.
Have a shot. Oh, he's done brilliant there. Oh. Mason Mount done absolutely brilliant. It just couldn't get
that's definitely a handball.
Connor said, lol, FIFA is done for me.
Mount.
Oh, that was unlucky by Chelsea there. That should have been 1-0.
Great dribble. It's just he tried to shoot with his left foot. Like he's afraid to shoot with his left. Yeah, he should have shot with his left foot. Like he was afraid to shoot with his left foot.
Connor says Football Manager is the GOAT game.
Yeah, it is the GOAT game. Absolutely.
It is actually. It's whopper.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the thing. There's been exciting parts in this second half. It's just it hasn't been a goal.
Can't get a goal.
No. Alright, here comes Christian Pulisic with the old American bird.
For Man United, why is Solskjaer not making a substitute right now? We need a goal.
He is someone they would need as well, Chelsea, because he's got the pace.
Yeah, he does.
Give it to Fernandes. Oh, done the right thing, but
Give it to Fernandes.
Have a crack. Brilliant block again.
Get the ball away, Mason Mount.
Come on, boys.
Oi. Oi. Oi.
Hell,
Just goes. I love it so much. I always play. Yeah, so do we, man. We always play. Right, who's he taking off? For Christian Pulisic. Giroud must be playing Pulisic up front.
They have no strikers now, Chelsea.
But that's interesting. No Timo Werner. Bring on Pulisic, but no Werner.
I thought Giroud would stay on because he's the most likely goal scorer for Chelsea. But
yeah,
interesting deal.
Pulisic doesn't really score.
No.
There he is. I honestly thought you would have brought him on. Then again, Pulisic could score a winning goal, and when we've got eggs on our face.
Oh, what the fuck? Well done, Dan James. And he can't even control
very well
the ball. even though he walked his socks off to try win the ball.
That's the problem, Shane. Dan James has pace. He
I
can't
know.
cross.
Exactly.
On a Monday, on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, on a Thursday.
A draw won't be good for United.
Good for us, though.
Of course,
Good for us
because
as well.
you are playing at, it's a 7 o'clock or 7:15.
7:15.
In fact, actually, that's great for us.
That's an awkward time
Yeah,
for a
even if
game
you
like
know,
Sunday.
yeah, I'm just saying, Man City fans shouldn't even be looking at this game because even if Man United win this game, they're running away with the league.
Come on.
City don't like stopping. They really, really don't. Oh!
Fred! Oh!
Jesus Christ, Fred! I didn't know you had that in your locker. In your right foot as well. Yes. I'm sorry, I don't usually bat that bad, but I think this shit. Ooh.
That was very unlucky.
That would be amazing,
Direct.
though, Fred.
Do you reckon if that was Bruno Fernandes, that could have been different?
If that was Bruno
no.
Fernandes, the commentators would be going berserk, and if Fred had scored, they'd be like, "Oh, and it's Fred."
You said berserk. Do you mean berserk?
Berserk. I don't care about.
Wan-Bissaka,
I can't speak fucking English, man. Allow me, fam. Stop
I
for
think
that.
I'm tired.
Hey, yo, shut up, man. I'm not tired.
I can swallow it. Alcohol.
Alcohol. Nah, we're like Godzilla.
Hamza, what do you think of this game so far? Can Hamza hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, you can. He's here.
Oh, what do you think of this game? What do you think of this game so far?
One minute.
Okay. Dan James can play a free kick.
What did you say, Shane?
As I was saying, what do you think of this game so far? We're like 20 minutes left into the game.
I don't know. I think they need to bring a striker in, like, to finish the game off.
Well, look, you spot on Pulisic was us, we're all surprised. I think should start making substitutions now. Exactly, even though Timo Werner is not having a good start in his Chelsea career, but he's a striker. Like, he can get you goals because he has that mad pace.
I think the manager bring on the sentiment.
No, it's. I think it's whatever his game plan is. So, whoever he think it's going to work. So, you haven't made a single substitute yet, and there's like 20 minutes left into the game.
You just need another fast player for the counter attacks.
I think United need Martial on.
Yeah, we need to bring on Martial.
Mason Mount trying to give the ball away again. That team about Mason Mount, he gives the ball away a lot.
Use it wisely.
Fucking hell.
This is why Americans are fat bastards. Literally advertising fast food every 5 minutes in the game.
Fucking Luke Shaw giving away. Both teams are giving away the ball like cheeky, which I only noticed that now, like.
I noticed that now, like.
I think this game's going to be a draw.
I think you need to set up a super chat because it won't let me do it. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. I know how to do it, but I don't know actually how to.
You know what? At this rate, It wouldn't surprise me if it was a draw.
Looks that way, to be honest with you, lads. It really, really does. It looks like it's going to be a 0-0. It's the way the game is. Teams just, like, don't get me wrong, McTominay and Surge had 2 great chances, but they weren't near enough to the keeper. I think Surge was more near enough because it was in the box, but it wasn't like near near the actual little box that the goalkeeper does in to cause the goalkeeper problem. You know.
Fred done well there, but I think it's going to be a corner. Oh no, it's actually a goal kick. That was a corner.
Yeah, it's a goal
I
kick.
feel it, Thomas. I feel it.
Goal kick.
Yeah,
I heard it is now. Here's Marcel.
it's probably for Greenwood. Well, 90 minutes into the game, Kamara should be the hero. What? Rich James.
Like that's, you know what? Before the fucking first half was over, there was a period when like Man United were playing some decent football. Now they've gone back to like, just hitting it with the long ball. Like, what's up with that?
Well, we have more.
Like, you can't play some decent football on the ground, but yet they're going back to let's just kick the ball up in the air. You kick it up in the air, it's gonna go straight back to Chelsea then.
We have more ball than United. We have the ball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have most possession like throughout the whole game, like. But you're trying to like punish you on the counter attack, but we've rarely seen it happen. So, like, it's an okay game, but I don't know why Sky Sports keep hyping up, and it's turned out to be shit.
It's not just Sky Sports. Everyone's been hyping up.
Oh no! Like next week is the Manchester Derby. That's going to be a lot of hype because.
It better not be like the last one.
Oh, that was a shit match. I watched that.
Well, not the last one in terms of like the Carabao, but the last time in terms of the league, because that was horrible.
I know, boring game it was.
So boring. I wanted my 90 minutes. Everyone wanted the 90 minutes back.
Yeah, I wanted my 90 minutes back as well. This is a question from Connor. It doesn't have to do with the game, but he just goes, who would you rather, Mbappe or Haaland? So, Shayna, who would you rather, Mbappe or Haaland?
Haaland.
Right, what about you, Hamza?
Mbappe.
Lugo.
Oh, that's an interesting question, you know. You know what? I'd say Haaland.
You know what? I'd go with my big man Mbappe. Big boy Mbappe. Best player in the world.
See what he did to Barca?
Yeah, I've seen the hat-trick against Barcelona. And that's one of the reasons why I want him at Liverpool.
Huh?
It's one of the reasons why I want him at Liverpool was that performance. Oh, now he's bringing on Timo Werner.
Let's go.
That's what they need. They need Timo Werner on here. You need that bit more threat going up front.
That's what Chelsea need right now.
Absolutely. Watch, he'll score. I bet you know he'll score. Because we're banking on saying that they need to bring on Timo Werner. He's going to score. Watch.
He's going to score now.
He's going to bring on, I reckon, Soich.
I'd actually say Giroud's already off, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
I'd say Conte, man. He's hardly done much.
Conte? Why Conte?
He's hardly done much.
No, you don't really need Conte to do much. You need to just command the midfield. That's it. Oh!
Fucking hell!
Taking off Kante. Taking off Kante would make no sense. Commanding that midfield all game.
I'd say Thomas Tuchel is very happy to have someone like him in Chelsea.
Absolutely. I did say though about Kante this season, like he hasn't really been good this season. He hasn't been really given a chance, especially when Lampard was manager. Lampard, didn't really play him in many games. And if he was to leave next season to try somewhere new, I reckon PSG should go for him. Because I think him going to PSG would be very ideal for them to go for the Champions League. And what a player he will be. Imagine Kante, Mbappe, Neymar in the same team.
One on the counter attack.
That would be madness.
Again, what's the again? Man United have done that all the time. They've just why have the ball? Why don't just go for it? Look for that pass on the ground instead of rising the fucking thing. I'm not even a United fan. I'm getting frustrated.
Jamie, you think Messi got to City or PSG?
That's a good question. I think if Mbappe leaves to go to Real Madrid or Liverpool, I reckon they'll get Messi. But if they keep Mbappe for next season, I reckon he'll go to Man City.
Oh, I don't want him, and that's as a City's point of view.
You don't want Messi?
That's being honest.
Well, you're going to get a lot of death threats in the comments because
I know.
Messi is one of the best players in the world.
Maybe best player in the world, but he's 30, 35?
No, he's not. He's only 43.
Let me look up.
He's 33 going 34. Yeah, there you go, Mason Greenwood coming off. Yeah.
He is.
Connor just goes once again. Fernandes does nothing in big games. No, don't get me wrong. Bruno Fernandes has turned up in big games. It's just he hasn't been really doing much of this one, other than just having most of the ball well on the counter attack. I don't know. Bruno Fernandes might pop up and have a brilliant free kick. God knows.
I think he more actually pops up in the Champions League games or Europa League games.
Europa League.
AC Milan's going to be a good game.
What?
AC Milan and United.
Yeah, no, that'd be good. Ibrahimovic going back to Manchester, face his whole team.
That'd be good to see.
I reckon United will win the whole lot. I reckon they'll win the Europa League. And
if you all want to see us react to that, then just drop a comment and we might watch the game and react to it.
Yeah, we might actually do Europa League watch along and Champions League watch along and stuff like that. We'll definitely do that. 100%.
Yeah, we
just try not to play the intro and get copyrighted again, yeah?
I know I won't.
If anyone knows, they know. If you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah, Unified Champions. Did you see Roy Keane arguing with Jamie Redknapp on Sky earlier? No, I didn't know, but
I seen that. It was because of Tottenham.
Oh, something about that they don't have bang average players in the team.
Yeah, if they have no Kane or Son on the team, then they're an average team.
And then Connor just goes Fernandes. Yeah. I don't know if you're ahead, but if it's actually Fernandes and it's a penalty, then oh shit. No, but I don't think so because it would have been a penalty by now.
Fucking hell, fucking Fred.
Yeah, but you know what? I was actually saying about United. I think United are going to win the Europa League, but you know who are going to be dark horses, and everyone should watch out for them. Rangers.
Yeah, Rangers
are dark horses.
Rangers actually, they're not bad this season.
They lost only one game.
I heard they haven't lost this season, have they?
They did. They lost one.
They did. They lost to St Mirren in the Scottish League Cup.
Yeah.
Oh, so they only lost once, have they? Oh, but that's
Yeah.
still brilliant for Rangers.
Fuck them anyway.
Fuck them
Yeah, no,
anyway.
but they're definitely Connor just goes, no, it's no pen. Yeah, right. I just thought it was. I was like, oh shit. But no, Rangers are definitely dark horses in my opinion for the Europa League. It's just the way they're playing at the moment. Like I know they can see a lot of goals, but they score a lot of goals.
They know how
Pretty
to play.
excited. Pretty excited here to watch.
Oh, fucking hell! I just
Shane knows the
noticed.
dark room.
I just noticed. Man United haven't beaten the top 6 team this season.
They don't.
He's a shit up. No, listen.
No, because I think we mostly drew against the big 6.
Yeah,
we
in
lost
the
to
league,
Arsenal.
Rangers haven't lost.
Yeah, no, they haven't lost in the league or in
Chelsea
Europe.
on the attack.
Wasn't sure in the cup.
You think City will drop points this season, Shane?
I doubt it, to be honest, Hamster, because they're like the best
You
team
know
in the
what?
league at the moment.
If United beat us in the derby, maybe. But
Even
at
if
the moment,
listen,
we've been great.
no, but even if United beat Seaton's derby, which is very unlikely to happen,
Oh,
and then I still think City are going to win the league, and they're still going to run away with it.
And we're taking number 7.
So remember that time and all, like United bet City on the day where if they won that game, they would have won the league. They bet City 3-2. They went and lost to fucking West Brom down at home the next week, and they won the league. You know.
fucking corner for
Um,
Chelsea.
Connor just goes, Alisson not in Liverpool squads. That's expected because of his dad passing away and just coming to give him space. But he goes, Adrian starts. Listen, I'm not going to complain. We'll have to see how he does. I know a lot of people are going to, moan and cry about it, but listen, Adrian starts. Cool. No, I would have rather Kelleher, but Adrian starts, so we'll have to see how he does.
I think it should be good to put back on face cam.
McTominay, Kante again just does well.
Ooh. Yeah, this literally gonna end it all. I can't believe we've got another fucking 0-0 Man United game against a London team as well. Shane, never
That's
again
just-
we're covering Man United, capiche?
Oh, we have
Ever.
the Manchester derby next Sunday.
No, but it changed my mind. I don't care.
You do care.
No, I don't care. No, because why would I want to go through another 0-0 shit? No, fuck that shit.
No, the next thing it won't
Right.
be, it'll be close because City are, just class.
I don't know anymore. I honestly don't know.
I don't know anymore.
You stop impersonating people.
We're nearly gone 2 hours into the stream.
Yeah, whoever's
Yeah,
being this is just another case of the stream being better than the match. Where else?
Yes.
Shane, you play full chance this week?
I played for Champions 2 weeks ago, Hamster, and I just couldn't bother to do the rest of it.
Yeah, same. I only won 3 games last week.
Connor goes, no
What's
start for
there?
Keita. Rumours were false. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just rumours for you,
What?
Connor. Oh, it's just Connor saying like Keita's not starting. Rumours were false.
Oh yeah. I just seen that now.
Wake me
Lads,
up! Wake me up when it's
I know.
over.
Listen, I know we're not great analysis. Like we don't like. We wouldn't have the best warden when it comes to games, but we have a perfect warden for this game, and that is diabolical.
Yeah. Imagine that twice
Oh shit!
playing
United
against
still
Chelsea
drawn.
this season. Yeah, of course. Like, to be fair, like,
Come on,
see
you
don't
real
have to
lads.
worry about.
Yes. Come on, Connor. Up to Liverpool.
Hope John Egan. Oh, I forgot John Egan's injured. I was about to say I hope John Egan scores a goal, but no, he's injured. I forgot.
Johnny good.
It's a pass to GA.
Imagine that 90-minute winner for Sheffield. Ollie McGee scores.
Well, anything can happen. Like fucking Sheffield United can beat us.
West
Like, West Brom.
They
Well,
get
to
at
be
least
fair,
a
West
point,
Brom.
then they.
Well, let's be honest. West Brom could have bet us 2 weeks ago. Like I watched that game and oh my fucking god, like we were just awful. Like, yeah, Jamie Brown was just like he wants to go to sleep.
It's fucking boring, man. Like, listen, I love football. Don't get me wrong. Now, people say like, "Oh, if you think that was a boring match, then you don't really love football and all." I'm just kind of going.
Free kick.
Like,
Fucking Luke
whoever
Shaw giving
goes
away.
and says they've enjoyed the 0-0 is an actual weirdo. Unless it's like a proper 50-50 end of the season, the game is, there's been brilliant chances. Then yeah. But in this game, it's sort of like there's been a chance, and then like to be a few minutes down where nothing really happens. It's just the players passing it around and giving the ball away and all.
Yeah.
It's not proper. It's not proper. Like, oh look, football, two brilliant teams. They're not. They're just. I don't know anymore.
It's just the season's just weird. In my opinion.
You know what, lads? We're gonna do Leeds because you know why? Anytime Leeds play, there's always a goal.
Yeah, hopefully we should do a Leeds United.
Oh,
Go on.
that was a brilliant ball from McTominay. Oh my god! I'm not even a United fan, and that was just a terrible ball.
Still has it.
That's what the shot down there. Just stood there. He's like, I don't want to go from too far.
Oh, to be fair, Luke Shaw would be offside, but oh my god.
Is it me or does any time Luke Shaw smiles and his eyes look like he's drunk? Or looks like Simon Cowell. You ever see that Simon Cowell meme when he's smiling like he's actually drunk?
Yeah.
That's what Luke Shaw looks like.
Why does he look like Simon Cowell? Explain why he looks like Simon Cowell when.
No,
he
Jared.
smiles.
No, see, you've never seen the meme, so you won't understand. That was a brilliant ball from Fred as well. But fucking Scott McTominay's ball, like that is utter disgraceful. That sums up the game right there. Was that 3 minutes? Thank God. Thank Christ.
This would be a bad result for both teams.
Well, it's a great result for us because we'll go.
You know what's mad, Jamie? That's a good result for West Ham.
Yeah, Champions
League. Madly enough, it actually is. It actually is a great result for West Ham.
Like West Ham in Champions League position, like what the actual fuck? Like,
The mad thing was, even though they did lose to City, they put it up to City.
we
They
got a
did good
question
yesterday.
here from Unified Champs. He says, Luke Shaw is on a new strict meal plan. Ollie said Krispy Kremes and Domino's more like.
Yeah, yeah. My man having Burger King on the side. Having Burger King on the side.
Who
Yeah,
wouldn't
like,
want
there was
that
a
diet?
video.
Eating meat
You probably
feast
got
and
vodka in
fucking
your Coke.
donuts every day.
Now, there was a video years ago. Luke Shaw was at Southampton, and it was the end of the 2013-14 season. That was the time Luke Shaw got called up for the 2014 World Cup. And he actually went to Burger King. Now the Southampton was singing, "You fat bastard, you fat bastard." I'm like, oh my God.
He loves his food.
But hear me out. Luke Shaw surprisingly is being good this season.
Yeah, and Alex Telles hasn't really has much game time.
Well, I think the good thing they got in Alex Telles, so a bit of competition going on. That's what you love to see.
Yeah, that just sums up the game. Yeah, just blow the whistle, ref. Blow it.
Game over.
Blow the
Game
fucking whistle.
over.
Could be one final attack. Fred. Well done, Wan-Bissaka. Well done. Come on, one final attack. Please get a last minute goal.
Ooh! Oh, one more chance.
That's
One more chance.
Don't blow the whistle there, ref.
Oh, that's it. Full time 0-0.
That's it.
Another 0-0 at London while we streamed. Yeah, I don't know really how to feel about that game.
Yeah, I know.
Thought that there wasn't really much chances. There was one great chance from either team in the second half. That really was
Pretty much a bad result for both teams in two different scenarios.
Yeah, it was. It was a bad result for definitely both teams. But from that second half, Soich had a great chance. Scott McTominay had a great chance, but the goalkeeper's done very well to save them. But other than that, nothing really else happened in the second half. And now it's ended 0-0, and we're gonna just look at the table as well before we end the live stream. See how it stands after this game.
Yeah, Chelsea stay fifth.
Connor, bad game, but was a good stream, lads. No, nice one, bud.
Thank you, Connor. Yeah, we agree that it wasn't a great game.
Cheers, Connor.
No, it's a boring game.
That's just go to show it cannot be a top 6 team this season. And then we have Man City next Sunday, so that's gonna be more difficult than the Chelsea game.
And they said Atletico Madrid next Sunday too.
Yeah.
Look at that, yeah. We should have put a live stream for the Leicester and Arsenal game because that looked a good game. I actually missed it, to be honest with you.
Well,
I wouldn't be able to do it.
I only saw the second half because I went out for a walk today, so I only saw the last 30 minutes. So
yeah, same. I went on the bike today.
I didn't get to see it as much. So I know the weather has been fantastic today, so we actually got to go out. Thank God.
It's nice weather in the morning.
Yeah, it's going to put that off because it's full time now. Right, but as it stands, Chelsea now are up 44 points. They're 4 points ahead of Liverpool. Liverpool have a game in hand. If Liverpool win, They got 1 point behind Chelsea and 2 points behind West Ham. West Ham still staying fourth. Man United staying second. They got 50 points now, and they're 12 points behind Manchester City. So, it's a great result for Liverpool because it's going to be tight now for that fourth position. But it's also a great result for West Ham because they still go ahead of Chelsea in fourth. So, yeah. Overall, I think it's a great result for other teams except for Chelsea and Man United. So, yeah. But yeah, guys, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been watching the stream today, who's enjoyed it because we firmly enjoyed, talking and having the banter. We just didn't really enjoy the game. Liverpool is going to be playing now in less than an hour. So I just want to say thank you to Shane, Luco, and Hamza for coming on to the stream. We're gonna, announce our next stream. Most likely going to be the Manchester Derby, or we might do, if there's a game during the week that we might, cover.
Yeah,
we'll do that.
Liverpool are playing Chelsea on Thursday.
No,
Yeah, see, I'm in York as well, so you might want to cover that, or I might come on later on. We'll have to see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I just want to say, thank you again. I hope you have, a great night. I hope you boys enjoy the rest of your night. And I'll talk to you later on. So peace, lads. Bye.
See you later, boys. Bye.